man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, man. Hopefully it's the last video for the night. Joe Smith Jr. stops Eleider Álvarez in 9. I was so wrong on this one. Let's talk about the fight. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Share the video. Appreciate the love, support. Don't forget to check out our fight reaction playlist for more fight reactions. When the fight is worthy, I'll do a prediction. When the fight is worthy, I'll do a reaction. Tomorrow, we'll wrap up the rest of the fights that we did or did not talk about on the live stream. So I'll get to that. I might start early tomorrow. But let's talk about this one. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. If you didn't see it earlier, I had my good laugh about Dillian White. I'd be happy if that's the only fight I got right tonight. But I only predicted 2. But Joe Smith Jr. came in there and was fantastic. I ain't never seen Joe Smith Jr. look that good. He was strong, had good stamina. I thought Álvarez would use his boxing skills and stick and move, but I did put a disclaimer on there saying that Álvarez can get old overnight, and I don't think that's what it was. Maybe it was, that's what it was the case, but Joe Smith Jr. looked fantastic tonight. Stamina was great. Wasn't leaving his jaw open. I think somebody broke his jaw at one point in his career. He was just too strong for Álvarez, and for a guy Álvarez who took Kovalev's best punishment to go out there and just get dogged by, Joe Smith Jr. I ain't see that ass whooping coming, but maybe, Álvarez peaked out versus Kovalev. Maybe Álvarez didn't prepare like he was supposed to. And, one thing that didn't help his case was that his nose was busted. Now, if you would have told me Joe Smith Jr. would have knocked him out in the 9th round, I'm like, yeah, maybe he came from behind, it was a close fight, and he, hit it with a game-changing shot. And I'm like, oh, yeah. But he dominated him every round. I couldn't find a round to get Álvarez. He dominated Eleider Álvarez. Dominate, yes, Joe Smith Jr. Work on the docks, Joe Smith Jr. Construction worker, Joe Smith Jr. You know what I'm saying? He came out there, believed in his right hand, had a left hand, believed in his jab, and you know what? He just, beat on Álvarez. I mean, that's the play-by-play right there. He just beat him like he owed him money. You go to this fight and it was just, him landing, right hand. Him landing the jab, right hand, coming back with the left hook, touching him to the liver, working up and down, and, tonight was his night. You know what I'm saying? Tonight was his night. I'm not sure if they did VADA testing for this fight, but I've never seen Joe Smith Jr. look this strong, look this, complete. Like he looked physically good tonight. He was strong, in shape, and this was a WBO title limiter. Now, it's 2 foreign guys who I have never heard of fighting for the other side of the title limiter. Not sure when and where, but Álvarez seemed to be probably, if they ain't really that good, he seemed to be a shoo-in to get a world title. And that just make you, think about all the guys that never got a world title in boxing, and Joe Smith Jr. ended up getting a major world title. I mean, Lucas Matisse never won a major world title. You know what I'm saying? And, he got that fake record of big belt. That wasn't a real world title. It's a lot of guys that's going to go down in history that didn't get a world title, but Joe Smith Jr. did. But, just to talk about the fight more, its totality, but it was just him beating his ass. Álvarez, he made a boxing move every now and again. It was pretty much out of desperation. He'd throw a little hook and pivot off of it. He'd throw some good shots, but, it just didn't seem like he could fight his game plan. Álvarez should have been sticking and moving, using his jab, feinting, using his jab, punching in combinations, sliding out of there, pop shotting, sliding out of there, or, and just boxing and utilize the ring. That's how you beat Joe Smith Jr. Just boxing, he reach, you teach. Make him miss, he looking to throw the 1 and the 2. He added some body work a little bit. He added the shotgun jab this fight. But, Álvarez skill, his ability to be slick in boxing, his legs, he should have beat this dude, I thought. But early on, when you get hit with something you don't like, that changes your whole game plan. That changes, where you want to be. That changes your distance, that control. He went into survival mode, and that nosebleed didn't help neither. He went into survival mode quick, fast, in a hurry, man, and he just got beat on. You know what I'm saying? He took a beat. He looked like Wilder in there. When Fury's getting down on him, all my life I had to fight. He looked just like Wilder. Face bloody, beat down like he been stumped in the club. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody did the 8-time stump on homeboy nose, and he looked just like water just leaking. You know, throw the towel in now. You couldn't throw the towel in. But, you know, Joe Smith Jr. was that guy tonight, man. I was looking at that fight, and I was waiting early on for Álvarez to kind of change gears and Joe Smith Jr. to slow down, drop the jab to the stomach, start boxing him, but he got drugged into his fight, and maybe Álvarez no longer have the legs no more. You know, Andre Ward said it best. It's time for him to reconsider, you know, his position in this division because, you know, his original contract with Top Rank got voided when he lost to Kovalev. You know, he had a nice big money contract with Top Rank, and then it got voided because Bob Arum hot-wired that contract, and, you know, pretty much maybe he didn't already peaked in his career. You know? And it's unfortunate, man. He's a good fighter, but he older. He had elbow surgery. You know what I'm saying? And that elbow surgery probably took some power out of his hand, but, you know, he took punishment tonight and he went on the shield, but at this point, you lose to Joe Smith Jr., who can you beat? You know what I'm saying? Who can you beat at the division? The grade A fighters is better Bivol. Them the other three champions, you know, because better Biev hold 2. Bivol hold 1. So who you really beating on? Who you really making money for in this division? Nobody. You just gonna be an opponent. You know what I'm saying? You just in the op. You're just gonna be the op for the next guys coming up for Top Rank. So do you want to be a journeyman and make decent money and maybe upset a guy here or there? Álvarez would probably never be world champion again. Good fighter. But, you know, look at him. What is he, 36, 37 years old? Just, you know, came in the game or got his opportunity too late. You know, on his best day, do I think he better than Joe Smith Jr.? Absolutely. This pandemic, you not getting the best of the best during the pandemic, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting the best of the best. Some guys be able to stay prepared. Some guys haven't. But I ain't making no excuses. Whatever Joe Smith Jr. did, he picked up some tools on the way. He picked up a better jab. He picked up some body work. He picked up more patience. He controlled it. And maybe Álvarez was just ideal for him. If you go in there and fight better BF, do we got a chance? Yeah, with that power, he definitely got a chance. Versus Bivol, with that power, he definitely got a chance. And now, not only is he a power puncher with his, you know, right hand, now he's adding the tools to make the right hand that much more dangerous. So whatever he did, that's what Wilder need to do. You know what I'm saying? Joe Smith Jr. came out there and he more of a complete fighter than a lot of these dudes, but you know, Álvarez got beat down, stopped in the ninth. He hit him with like a jab, was a shotgun jab, and then he landed the boom. He knocked another motherfucker out the ring because he knocked B-Hop out the ring. And I thought Álvarez had got up. Tony Weeks shouldn't even have counted that far. When he got to 8, Álvarez was on his feet. And then he said, "Oh no, like come on, man, you should have just waved it off, you know, at 5 or 6 or 7, man." But yeah, he knocked his ass clean through the ropes. But hey, let me know what you thought about the fight. I thought it was going to be on ESPN. It was on ESPN Plus. Y'all know we is Team Stream, you feel me? But hey, check our fight reaction playlist. We talked about Dillian White getting smoked like a Cuban, you know what I'm saying, by Alexander Povetkin. Povetkin hit him with that slide, bow, uppercut. He was like, oh. And nigga sleep. You know what I'm saying? But hey, let me know what you thought about the Joe Smith Jr. Álvarez fight. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you got business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. We also got a fight reaction playlist. Check that out. Also got a Facebook group. Check that out. Want to make a donation? CJ Good 313. Shout out to my brother Ed that donated. Ricky E the other day that donated. Everybody that donate. Cash App CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Best way to donate is to share the video. Shout out to everybody that donate by sharing the video, screen recorded, sharing it somewhere. Appreciate the love, support. Y'all know what it is. One time for the one time. It's your boy CJ Goodfella, Goodfella Sports TV. We gone.